this, and with me is my amazing, great friend and co-host.
I am Freak Imperial Fist, as always.
Guys, we were really excited to announce the end and winners of the Terrain on the Cheap Challenge.
It's done, it's over, we're here.
We've spent many hours reviewing and deliberating and judging each of these, and they were all so great, we had trouble narrowing it down. There was a lot of arguing, a lot of fist fighting, we threw each other over the table.
It was great.
It turned into a TLC match at the end, but it was all worth it because we wanted to reward those who got in on the cheap.
Right, so without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start down. Before we mention the actual winners, we're going to go start out with all the ones who actually entered. We're going to talk a little bit about them, and that way you have an idea of, what kind of competition was really there. So,
and you'll be able to see right up over here. We're going to show some pictures of some of the things we're describing.
Right. So, first one, we're going to go ahead and talk about Brian, an atomic dog scale model freak. He actually put together a statue slash pedestal. Really, really cool idea. I wouldn't have thought about putting together something with sprinkler heads.
That's a sprinkler. Man, I think those make great pedestals. I think even cooler if you painted them up right. I think they'd even look like Roman pillars.
Yeah, that's what at first glance, that's what I thought it might have been. It's like, oh, these are pillars. That's cool.
Really smart use of materials.
Next one would be from the 40K Orcs. The looted power generator. Now, that was a really, really cool entry.
Super neat, and it was so functional. Gave every kind of cover, 4 up in cover on top, behind 5 up cover. We're talking line of sight cover in certain locations.
Accessibility, I mean, you got a ladder. It's just a real cool, and it was based. I love the texture on the
great texture. And then of course, it lights up.
Pretty.
How can you not like shiny, right?
Yep.
That was amazing.
Next one will be our friend Richard at Tattoo For You. He did build an on-ramp.
Which, that piece of highway, I've seen people do roads and road sections before, and they always look flat, and they may look nice and well painted, but they don't look like they give any cover.
Right.
And of course, Richard solved that by making an on-ramp something with some dimension, and really made a functional, great-looking piece of terrain.
Right, and it was really cool, since I'm actually from the Bayou State of Louisiana, I've seen that kind of, that water damage or that water staining. And so I tell you what, it looked like a really good, believable piece of terrain.
Really well done.
Yep.
Well executed.
Yep. Next one, our friend, Soul Assassin, Baza. An objective flag. I thought it was really, really cool. I mean,
as a video gamer, I've played many games to capture the flag.
Yep.
This would have made a great objective for the Relic or Emperor's Will. Really good piece. And I like how the rubble looked great. You could tell some good technique with some extreme edge highlighting there, some shading. It looked great, dude.
I was very impressed that what was used was actually pieces of sprue.
Yeah, I mean, they look like bricks.
Yeah,
you wouldn't know.
All right, the next one was Big Mac Dancel.
Big Mac!
Incredible pyramid from Burning Prospero. Unbelievable, multi-tiered, glass, shattering, oh my God.
I mean, tons of details, pop from color, it looked great.
Yep, it was a three-dimensional piece, really nice.
I even like how some of the pieces that were broken from the assault, so parts of the pyramid itself, parts of the floors and levels in the middle, you could tell that there was some damage done. I mean, it was really impressive to see.
Yep. Next one is Kablams. Build a frost-grave terrain.
So the flexibility of this piece was amazing. Being able to take that wood paneling, make it stand on its own as pieces of building or ruins, being able to top your existing terrain, being able to stretch out that dollar, which is, of course, we like keeping it cheap, so you stretch the dollar. Yeah, we really were impressed. I mean, you took literally a sheet of flat plastic and you built stuff like buildings, ruins, very detailed floors. It looked great.
Right. Next one is Wargamer Sean, a communications array. Now that was really impressive to me because honestly, it reminded me of the old game Mech Warriors 2. For some reason, it had that feel,
I mean, it really had the feel like something that might be you would purchase from a GW table.
Yep. Really, really good stuff.
Very good execution.
Steve from Who Took My Dive? Steve, the barricaded statue.
Really like the idea of a city fight, and I've played many hours of Fallout, you know, seeing the areas where you, a city fight would block off a piece of town or something like that.
Yep.
The idea of taking this statue in the middle of a town square, barricading it up, blocking it off, and making that part of your terrain while fighting, that's very cool to me for someone who's played a lot of Fallout.
I know.
I liked it.
Our friend Nick at Idic Beer built the Necron Dice Tower. Very, very cool. Really functional piece of terrain, I'd say.
Very functional. And of course, the paint job on that just looked immaculate.
Yep.
The different tones of green, you know, the highlighting, of course, the glow effects. I'm really impressed with the paint job.
Right.
Of course, how can a paint job that comes from Idic Beer not look amazing, right?
Some of the little, yeah. Jake at Chief Live Gaming, concrete tubes. Now that's something you don't see all the time. I like the fact that he had the different shadings and the transitions in color. I mean, it was really cool and very versatile.
Very versatile indeed. You know, the fact that you made a whole bunch of different scatter terrain can be flexibly used or deployed all around the table. Really cool idea, man.
Yep. Joe at Blue Shark 85 Xbox. He actually put together a castle with Pringle cans.
Pringle cans and cardboard boxes from cereal.
Who would have thought?
Very cool build. Did a tutorial along with it. Great idea. Man, I would love to have seen that thing finished up.
I think that was
Oh, Joe, you're killing me.
amazing piece if it was all put together.
I was so impressed by that build. I wanted to see it primed and painted. Oh man, really great work. Definitely an amazing idea. Super impressed.
John Finucane at our Facebook page.
I'm glad you read that. I think I butchered that the first time.
He actually built some barricades.
They're very cool because he built the barricades out of the Forge World sprues, leftover Forge World sprues. And I've been keeping those around because I had a very similar idea, but this man really executed.
The stripes, the hazard stripes they just blew me away. The
Rivets,
weathering,
oh my God, rivets made out of super glue, dried up.
Very impressed, yeah. Alex, let's play 40K. Smokestack.
Alex, my man.
Lit up.
Alex, my man, very cool, and we're really impressed. I mean, I think you just subbed a couple days ago and you immediately jumped in on the challenge.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yep.
And we really like that smoke marker, dude. That thing looks great. Well painted. The fact that it glows on the inside and that you used, leftover Halloween materials. That's super cool.
Right. Hey, really awesome. So, I guess we got nothing left to do except for announcing the winner, right?
Yeah, before we announce the winner, I just want to say that I loved all of these pieces, and thank you guys for submitting and joining our challenge. I would have been honored to play on a table with any of these pieces of terrain.
Indeed, I tell you what, it was hard. Oh my God, it was really hard, but we were able to pull through. We were able to come up with a good winner, and we think the consensus is there. So we're ready?
We're ready.
If you guys are ready, we're gonna go ahead and announce it right now.
In first place, we have
Big Mac Dance School, the pyramid. Unbelievable. So I'm going to show you the picture now, and what you're going to see an incredible. This is a burning Prospero. Is it 2 tiers or 3 tiers? I think
3 tiers.
3 tiers of amazingness. You can see the glass shattering. You can see just the parts of the flooring. It's already caving in. I mean, just amazing work.
The twisting of the I-beams where that part caved in. I mean, the pop from the green and the plants, the pop from the red, the symbol underneath, the symbols carved in gold or painted in gold for the 1,000 suns in the middle of the pillar. Just all amazing details.
The roofs were really cool. Hand painted, unbelievable.
Some real pop there.
Yeah, very playable, very functional, very aesthetically pleasing.
Super impressed, dude.
Yep.
Super impressed. And I think well deserved of winning the competition.
Indeed. So congratulations, Big Mac. Love your work, man. Good job. And We also are going to announce we may have some runner-ups, right?
We do have some runner-ups. So we did buy 4 prizes. We went through some great lengths to get some of these, so might as well give away some prizes, right?
Why not?
Big Mech will get first choice out of the 4,
right?
Because he's awesome and he won.
He's the winner. But those explain what are the choices that they can choose from.
They'll be able to get the Death Watch dice,
right?
The Death Watch data cards,
Yes.
The Gene Stealer Cult dice or Gene Stealer Cult data cards.
Yep.
So
you get to pick.
Whatever's left over, our runner-up, Freak. Who's the runner-up?
Next one would be John Finucane he's on our Facebook page. He built the barricades.
So John,
second place.
After Big Mac picks, whatever's left, you'll be able to pick from.
Right on. Okay, and of course,
third place was a tie, which we have 4 prizes, so that worked out perfectly.
Right.
And when we say ties, we quantified everything in points, from creativity, functionality, how would it play on the table.
Yep.
We actually even argued over several points.
We really did. Again, creativity, playability, functionality, aesthetics, and of course, execution. So our third place winners are Alex at Let's Play 40K, who built that smokestack, and the 40K Orcs at Looted Power Generator. So very good entries, guys. Amazing, amazing work.
Thank you guys so much for joining us on our Terrain on the Cheap challenge, and congrats to the winners. But really, thank all of you for submitting such awesome works of art and putting in such work. You guys are amazing. We really appreciate your support. And without that support, we would never have made it to 100. We definitely wouldn't be where we are now. All right, so guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this challenge, do me a favor, then grab up an axe and smash that like button in the name of the Emperor. And leave a comment down below what you thought of some of these submissions. Also, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, then Freak and I would love to have you as part of the pack here on the Frost and Fizz.
Do it.
Till next time, guys, stay frosty.